Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Zion, with Moments with Zion. How y'all doing? It's good to be back as always. So you guys, I'm bringing to you guys the news today about our very own P Square, Peter of P Square, that announced a few hours ago that he tested positive of the coronavirus alongside his wife and his daughter.
Hey guys, how you doing? Listen up. Just let you guys know, for the past 3 weeks I've been sick, like I've been ill, and most people don't even know what was wrong with me. I kept it myself for nearly about 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks of hell for me and my family. I had COVID-19 for about 3 weeks, and it happens to me. For those who have noticed, during my Zoom live draw, I was in a room this time instead of my usual, location, which is here. I was doing it in my guest room because I was more like self-isolated. Like I was kind of imprisoned in my own house. And it wasn't just me. I was sick and I tested positive. The reason why I decided to come out, to say it is because I think I'm going to encourage a lot of people concerning this whole social distancing, getting used to sanitizing your hands, disinfecting your environment, wearing your face mask and all that. It's been held in this family, in this house. Not just me, even two of my domestic staffs. Then after a week, my daughter caught the virus as well. But it was sad that when she caught it, the doctor insisted that she has to be self-isolated in her own room. But my wife did something very, very courageous. She said no. I was sick and I was being self-isolated in my guest room. I can't even see my sick daughter. And I was feeling so bad because I felt like I'm the one who actually brought this virus to the house. And it was so bad that I had to be calling her on a video, checking out for her and all that. And the next day, I think my wife did something very courageous. What she did was she had to pick our daughter from her room and held her, took her to the master bedroom. And she called me. She started crying. I said, "What happened?" She said, "I can't leave this girl alone. I did rather be infected, but I have to, or affected, but I did rather be with her." So 5-6 days time, my daughter was pronounced negative. When she was pronounced negative, we knew it wasn't going to end there. The next day, Lola became positive. So it's been hell. I don't know how to say, but we had a bad experience. I just want to tell everyone out there that this COVID-19 is real. Don't take it for granted. I'm happy to announce that my wife, myself, our daughter, and two of our domestic staff, all of us are now negative. For those who have noticed during the draws of last 2 weeks and last week, everybody suspected. People knew I was sick. I've lost a lot of weight, which is good. And I just want to say thank God that we're alive. So guys, be safe out there. COVID-19, coronavirus is real. God bless you guys.
It's not a death sentence anymore. If you have coronavirus, it's not like you're dying. It's not like you're going to die. The way the news has been portraying this coronavirus is like, it's like, if you have it, it's a taboo, or you're gonna die. You're not gonna make it. They don't really portray. They don't really tell you the amount of people that recover from this virus, early this year or late last year, early this year 2020, we the world experienced an outbreak of a pandemic, which is the coronavirus. It's a virus. If you don't know what coronavirus is, you're watching this, I don't think there's anybody on this planet Earth now that don't know what coronavirus is. But if you happen to be that person that don't know what coronavirus is, you're watching this video. Coronavirus, of course, is the virus that originated in from China, or came from China. Excuse me. It originated in China, and the way this coronavirus behaves is it infects you. When you catch it, you manifest some symptoms. You get dry cough, you get fever, you get body aches, you get chills, and then it gets worse when you start to experience shortness of breath. When you start to experience shortness of breath, a lot of time, most people, they go to the hospital, and most of them, they get intubated. When it's really bad, they get intubated. Some of them recover, some don't recover. And sometimes a lot of people that even die of the coronavirus, or they what can I say? Maybe they have underlying illnesses that this virus is going to cause them to even be more sick and end up losing their lives. But like I said, I just want to encourage us, okay? I just want to encourage us. If you are experiencing any kind of symptoms at home right now, maybe you're having chills, fever, body ache, all those symptoms, runny nose. Now the CDC has even added 3 more symptoms, which is, I think, runny nose, loss of your sense of smell, and diarrhea. Those are the 3 new symptoms that the CDC recently added on top of the already existing coronavirus symptoms that are out there. So if you have coronavirus, again, like I said, it's not a death sentence. March 17th of this year, I've made like 2 videos concerning this. March 17th of this year, I felt sick. I felt so sick, guys. I laid on my couch. I couldn't wake up. It was like the whole world was on my shoulder, weighing down on me. I was so sick. I had all the symptoms. All of the symptoms. The only thing that I didn't have was the shortness of breath. I didn't have shortness of breath. But again, I'm not going to sit here. I always say this in all my videos when I talk about this. I'm not going to sit here and say I had coronavirus. Number one, I never got tested of coronavirus when I was sick. Now, another thing that happened is about a few days when I fell sick, on that March 17th, a few days after I fell sick, my husband fell sick too, and was exhibiting the same symptoms, guys. And his was even worse, because I watched my husband literally lay on the couch there, and just, I've never seen him like that in my whole entire life. Together with him, I've never ever seen my husband like that. And at one point I got scared. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? But we didn't give up. We were doing our home remedies, like all the theory, or the news that you probably must have heard or read from the internet about the drinking of ginger, garlic, lemon, honey, mixing all of that. We were doing all of that. All right, we're doing all of that, and I really thank God that whatever it is that we had did not spread to a third person in the house. It was just me and my husband. Now, I want to also say that you have to understand that when we had that, when we were sick, when I fell sick March 17th and my husband followed suit, it was really during the flu season. And another thing that I need to let you all know also is that the symptoms of the flu, they're very similar to the symptoms of the coronavirus. Very, very similar. The only thing that is like a deal breaker, as one of my friends always say, the deal breaker that you will know that this is not coronavirus, this is just the flu. One thing, one symptom that stands out is the shortness of breath. If you're not exhibiting symptoms, that symptom, you're fine. I mean, another thing that we did, we took Theraflu, over the counter Theraflu medications. We were drinking it, and then we were doing this therapy that you put hot water inside a bucket, and then you cover yourself with a blanket and you inhale the hot water. We're doing that too. We're doing everything, that we just thought, if it is what the war was combating very, very severely at that time, then this should get rid of it. That's what we're thinking. And besides, most importantly, prayers. We were praying. I mean, like, God just healed us. So I'm saying all these things to say that, to encourage somebody out there. If you are sick right now, or if you are manifesting symptoms that looks like it is the coronavirus, if it gets to the point where you think that you need to go to the hospital, don't hesitate. Especially if you start to manifest shortness of breath, don't hesitate. Go to the hospital. Go get checked out. It might just be something else. It just might be something else that you're combating, not necessarily the coronavirus. I know it's like it's a stigma right now. You have people that are sick, people that have hypertension, people that have diabetes, people that have other conditions. They are scared to go to the hospital, or they go to the hospital, they get most of them get sent back home. I know of a guy in San Antonio, Texas, that went to the hospital like twice. He got sent back home to go home, and that if the symptoms become very severe and he cannot breathe, then he should come to the hospital. Can you imagine that, guys? Now you go to the hospital and they turn you down. They tell you to go back home, and if you get very sick, it's very bad, then that's when you come to the hospital. So, guys, I just want to encourage somebody. Like, Psquare has come out here saying that, Peter of Psquare has come out here saying that he is combating the coronavirus. Him and the wife and the daughter, they're gonna make it. Coronavirus is not a death sentence, okay, guys? Coronavirus is not a death sentence. They're going to make it. I know of other celebrities that were infected by this virus, and they came out and announced that they tested positive. They were combating it, and they got well. Some of them passed on. Like I said, you might be that you have an underlying illness already, like Manu Dibango of Cameroon, the trumpet guy, the guy that blows a trumpet or whatever. But yeah, he was sick in France was one of the people that died of the coronavirus very early on. He died in Paris. Olius Marbele also is it a Congolese musician? As a celebrity, he also passed away of the coronavirus, they say. But Idris Alba was tested positive. The wife tested positive. They came out and they announced, their predicament, and they got, they combated the disease or the virus, and they got well of it. Another person too that I know came out and actually announced that they tested positive. Him and the wife is Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks of the Green Mile, the Hollywood actor. He came out very, very early on when this thing just broke out and it was so rampant everywhere and so severe. He came out, I think he was shooting in Australia at that time. He came out and he announced that he tested positive for the virus. And the wife as well tested positive for the virus. So, but they got well. They, got well. So guys, if you're home and you're feeling sick or whatever, just, take care of yourself. These rules that they've put in place that we should practice, the social distancing, wearing of masks, washing of hands, these things, they may sound so repetitive and may sound so like it's becoming boring to hear or whatever. Guys, practice these things, okay? Continue to practice your social distancing. Continue to wash your hands. Very, very, very important. Continue to wash your hands and continue to wear your mask when you go out there. Very important. And most importantly, don't forget to take it up to the Lord in prayers. There's nothing that you can ever underestimate that it is too little to take it to the Lord in prayer, or you may think that this one you can handle. Let that battle be the Lord's battle, and you're going to win it. Together we'll all win this battle. This corona thing, it will pass. It will pass by the special grace of God. It will pass. So guys, that's all what I wanted to come to you today and talk about and encourage somebody. If you hear people's stories, let that not discourage you. Let that actually make you be strong. Okay, let that actually make you to be strong. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Again, my name is Zion. If this is your first time stumbling on my channel, please subscribe if you haven't done so, and then after you subscribe, you hit the notification bell. That way you get notifications every single time that I upload a video. Until I see you guys in my next video, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay out of trouble. Bye bye.